Hello, my name is David. I received a living kidney transplant through a pair exchange donation 11 years ago. What's important to me is to continue to stay healthy, continue to follow all my medical appointments, and also to continue to advocate to all the patients of what I didn't know then, I know now. Before getting my transplant, I was on dialysis for almost 3 years, and it was difficult times in my life, facing adversities, going through the experience of dialysis with, the outcomes. Every day was unexpected, so it was really difficult time in my life. Um, but I learned a lot. I learned by knowing my body, knowing how to experience the being on compliance, to listen to my doctors, my nurses, making sure that my transplant coordinator knew the updates every time I had an experience, making sure that I was on the list. There was a lot of factors that had to maintain positive for possible outcome that would get a call soon. And it's when I realized that waiting for a deceased donor and then getting a call that was from a donor that I didn't family I didn't know. Um, that's when everything started for me. After my transplant, actually the next day is when I feel like a new person. I've always explained to my friends and family that it's like pulling a new engine to an old Chevy. um, Everything, my color changed, my so much energy that I had, that it was unbelievable. I really felt very different. I started walking right away a few hours after my surgery, and I remember my donor came over to see me just to say hello, to see how was I doing. He was more worried about me than himself. But I will never forget that time, being surrounded by my family and friends, and it was just I was just so excited to see what the future was. And looking back 11 years now, the many things that I kept my word, not only to my donor but to my Lord Jesus Christ, and still continue to advocate for patients, and to continue to do and learn every single day, learn something new. It's something that I would never forget, and I want to make sure that all patients have the same thing, the same experience that I had, and not to never lose any hope, because that is something that you just cannot, you have to look, you have to maintain yourself positive. Um, and it's a journey that I will never forget. What I learned from this journey was that I never gave up, no matter what, no matter everything that I was going through dialysis, physically, emotionally. Um, I no matter what, I just sure that was just want to make sure that I did everything, that I dot all the I's and cross all the T's, and if something would happen, at least I could say in my conscience that I tried, but I never gave up. And my advice to other people that are in need of a kidney, just do the same. Don't give up. Stay in compliance, making sure that you follow all your doctor's appointment. Make sure that no question is a dumb question. Just write those things down. I remember I used to write all my questions on my phone, and because you always forget when you go to your doctor's appointment, and you always forget the main question that you want to ask them. And so just follow everything, and I know you can do this. Every person, I've always said that uh, everyone has chronic kidney disease, but our bodies are different. And so I learned that just because other people have the same symptoms or anything like that, they're going through other things in their bodies, doesn't mean you're going through yours. But that's the only thing that you have to do, is just learn from talking to your doctors. They're your source. They're the people that are going to tell you where you're at. And when you're compliance like that, it leads to, for getting a call, someday that there's a potential donor that could come forward. So that would be my best advice to everyone. I would like to say to my donor, to thank him for this gift of life. Um, I, from day one that we met, from before and after. We continue to keep in touch, and watching me grow and watching me through this new journey that I've had this past 11 years to advocating for patients, and his support every day. I just wanted to express to him thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of me and my family. Um, Saying prayers, and hopefully we'll see you in another 11 years.